Hello, the game has started. It's me to go first. I'm looking at possible 5-letter plays, some clunky consonants here. Tanker, Canat, looks alright. For 28. Oh, Canat no good. I'm thinking of... I know Canat with a Q, but I thought it might be good with a K. What about calf? Caftan. I draw some more clunky consonants. Okay, opponent bingos. Bitched. Do I have a 4-timer? I have the by prefix, by. I'm not seeing a 4-timer. What about bitched here for 36? Not a great pickup. I have the IES ending and the IER ending. Oh, I have greasy. And I don't think it... Oh, it does play under the B. Oh, greasy. 70. Jow is the word that jumps out. Jog. 33. Not a great rack leave. Any other good ways of getting rid of the J? Geon onto an N. That's not a good spot for it. Okay, opponent scores well with a weight. I have Jow and Core. Jewie is good, it's a fish. Jewie. No good spot for Jewie. Not that I can see. Jow it is for 39. Not a good pickup. Swamped in vowels with duplicate O. So I shan't be scoring very much on this next turn. G here for 25. And lucky to get it if it remains available. It does remain available. Just looking any possibility of reaching the Z. Not that I can see. Ego ties, but not. I would need a T for that. Does the J help me? Nope. Rejig. Face value. I think I'll go with G for 25. It's terrible rack leave though. Is there really not a better play here? G for 25. Okay, I draw a blank, which is good. A or oratorio. Orator. Oh no. Firstly, I've got it in the wrong order, so it's oratoria. It's oratorio anyway, so that wouldn't work. Opponents played Vug. I don't have aerobia. Jawari. Can't get down. I don't want to play Jow there. That's crazy. Azo just gives back easy score. Oop. That's half decent, I guess. I can't get across to the Z without burning the blank. Oop for 16. That's getting a little closer to a bingo. Now, Myasaur. So through an S or an A, I would have Myasaur. Will opponent provide an S or an A? That would be a great... no, he doesn't provide one. Now, what about the H? Hey-rem-I, but the U is not... I have the IUM ending. Aquarium. Aquarium through a U. That's a shame. I could just play MA and Zoa, but to be honest, there aren't floaters to work with here, so it's pointless looking for bingos unless I can see one that begins with a H. No, I think I'll go with well, I was thinking of Amu, because that sorts the rack out perfectly, but Amu doesn't play anywhere great. And the J is Jumar is good. for 28. I think I like that, yeah. Wow, now that's a rack. That is a rack. The H. Actually, the C. Yeah, I was thinking if the C. There's something like halconic. I think HY. Hylicon. It'll probably come to me later, but there is a fancy word there. Okay, opponent's played aside. I have anal site here, or I have latens, but latens would leave an E there. No, that's definitely not best. What about the M? That would score more anyway. Malicing. 72. Definitely not going to get a full-timer under that lot. Okay. Well, the H doesn't reach the double anyway, so M would be the best one. Melanics. Melanic. Malicing. Malicing. Pretty balanced rack here. I don't know if there's a bingo, but opponent scores well with the X. BA looks alright. Just wondering if I can reach the BE, but it might be a bit optimistic. Yeah, it probably is. Just have to make sure I definitely don't have a bingo here. Q still to come. I think I'll go with Bar and Zoa for 24. That's what I was afraid of, the Q. No S's to come, so I will play Chin. If that... Oh, actually I didn't spot this. Q for 42. Or Chin for 12. This is obviously the play to go with. If... Yeah, 42 for Chi. Laniaros. No, I need 2 L's for that. I don't think there's a bingo here. In fact, I can't even see an 8. Orinasal is the closest thing that I can... No, there's nothing here. Not even close. So, what to do? Lion and Hon, mate? No, I've got to get rid of an R. Wrong. What are the threats from the remaining tiles? Wow, it's vowel light. A little bit more heavy on the consonants, so maybe hang on to my vowels if possible. opponents played Noddy. What about... I was thinking of oral, but actually vowel consonants have balanced out more now. What about oral for 17? Expedite the end of the game. Oral, is there a better play? Langor. Langor for 18. What about Soral? The S is of no real value on this board, so I might as well just use it up. So what have I got here? Over prefix, but the U doesn't really help my cause. I have the un prefix. Looking at the G here, 3 tiles in the bag. Volgo for 22. That looks alright. I don't think opponents bingoing with the remaining tiles. And yeah, so I've got Hern and HO, or the same thing here. No H hotspots jumping out at me here. Okay, opponent goes there. 1 minute left on my clock. What to do? Yeah, I think Hearn makes sense here. Opponent's going to go out anyway. EER, yeah, so you can go out. Reen, yeah. So final score 451 to me, 400 to my opponent. Thank him for the game. Let's have a look at what we missed. So back to the start. It was me to go first. Kaftan seems fine for 36. Nitrids for 76. And there was also Distrain through the A. But Nitrids and Kaftan's the top score. Disbench. I felt there was a bingo here, but yeah, just didn't spot Disbench. I have seen it vaguely in the past, but yeah, I wouldn't have been confident in finding it or recognizing it if I did find it. So bitched for 36, but Chiders. 4-timer from E5E. Chiders. Very nice 52-point play. That, yeah, I should have spotted that. Anyway, went with bitched. And Fog for 27 was best for opponent. Greasy for 70, the only bingo, so happy to have spotted that. Await for 30 was best for opponent, nice underlap. Jow for 39, but you for 44 at 10. Look at that. 10DU across. And then I would have had goji berries on my next rack. So, very nice play. Surprised I never contemplated that. I think I was looking to play under there, but yeah, missed that one. Zhao scored well though. Peeve for 38, leaving LZ, but Zeps for 35, so not far off the pace. And Goober through the BE, getting it tripled. Goober. That's not one that I'm very familiar with. Goober 27s. I went with G for 25. Valiard for 26. Opponent went with Vug for 21, which did kind of sort the rack out. And no bingo here. Oop for 16 with this rack leave was my play, but Aura for 25 at 11. Because of Kawa, Aura, and Kawa. Nice, although it did create a hot spot underneath. Damozel for 38 through the Z. Very nice. Opponent went with Om and Samurai. Wow, there was a bingo here at 11H, just under 8. Samurai. Very nice. I should really have spotted that. I went with Jumar with a pretty good rack leave, but Core 24, really good rack leave, AIMR blank. Okay, I see, just extending with AU. Very nice. Jumar, okay, now, opponent had resailed and realized. He missed that. He went with Aside for 39, and Melanic did take an S. I was actually, I mentioned it, but Melanic, I don't know why I didn't just put it down and hit enter. Anyway, I did spot the other one, which was Malicing, but there was Animalic. Very nice. But Melanic's got the C doubled, so I'm surprised I never put it on the board after mentioning it. Pax for 42 was best here. And then Abrazo for 34. Opponent went with Bar for 20. Oh, this was me actually. Abrazo, not one I've seen. Very nice. Abrazo. I went with Bar, which was next best after the Abrazo's play. And OU for 13, leaving a pretty strong rack. And opponent created an opening. Oh no, he didn't create an opening there, but he did have a strong rack. G for 42 was my play, that was best. And now I had a bit of a cushion. Noddy for 44, top play by opponent, nice find. Sorel was the top scoring play there for 25. Now 6 tiles in the bag, just a bingo between us, so opponent's not far off. And title for 10, leaving a really good rack. Where was title? Through I and E. Oh, here, TI. That was opponent's play, so kudos to him for having spotted it. And Volgo for 22 was what I thought was best. I looked at the remaining tiles and I thought, well, I saw therein, but the board, it just wasn't fantastic for bingos, and the remaining tiles suggested that the likelihood of a bingo emerging was fairly low. And Volgo. Then Yeti for 26 was opponent's best. And Hearn for 16, but Henna for 18. Yeah, I should have played Henna, really. I do know the word. And then opponent went out with Reen. So that was the end of the game. One or two misses, as usual. Hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.